Boy. Let's go, gamers, you know what to do. It's time to go hang out with all the crew. With your host, Kalamity, with Gaming Cutie. You know the show is going to be a doozy. With gaming and streaming news, we're going to bring laughs to all of you. So I hope y'all are ready for a hell of a show. Without further ado, let's go. What's going on, Kalamity crew, gamer guys and gals? You've once again walked the block, came to the brand fresh new revamped episode of Kicking It with Kalamity. You've walked the block and came to hang out at Calamity's Corner. What's going on, crew? Once again co-hosted by Gaming Cutie.
Hello everybody. I am so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Fourth episode.
Yeah.
Fourth episode of Kicking It with Calamity, and hopefully you guys were to hear. He goes, "Oh, never mind. Good. We're glad, Aiden. It's a quiet beginning. We did that on purpose."
Yeah, it's a gradual build up. So thank you guys for coming through. I think, is this the first talk show with the new mic?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the first talk show with the brand new mic, so hopefully you're hearing us in that brand new high fidelity sound, nice and crisp and clear. A sidebar here, apparently I forgot to export episode 3 to YouTube, so it's gone forever. So I'm gonna try to remember now if I can. I don't know, there's so many other things that I try to do and they just slip between the cracks, obviously. So, but I take the blame on that one. So there's no episode 3. If you missed episode 3, you lost out because it's gone forever into the abyss.
It is
of the interwebs.
It's okay.
But it's okay. We're here for episode 4.
Okay. Yep.
And now I've got Twitch Prime, so it's going to be here for at least 60 days.
So you have a little bit of a cushion.
Exactly. Instead of 14, because 14 isn't very that long, especially between everything else that I normally do. I don't think about exporting too much. So, yeah. But that's neither here nor there. I digress. But thank you guys, all you guys, for coming through for this episode of Kicking It with Calamity. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome show. Hope you dug that new intro. Y'all like that intro?
I know. I want to know. Right? What'd you guys think of the intro? Somebody's talking. I can't. Mine is down.
So excited. What's up, Fallen One? What's up, Money Man, Aiden, Pedro, Jetfire with the hearts. I didn't. Calamity you didn't. That was a funny intro. Oh, yeah, no, man, that's part of my
freestyle.
Yeah, I do freestyle. That's part of the bot request. You know, the bot commands. I do the freestyle. What's the command? It's exclamation point freestyle. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Cost not
guaranteeing that they'll be good, but I did do a little freestyle for that intro, and that's going to become a staple to the show, I believe, from here on out. So hopefully you dug that. Props goes to GC. She put all of it together. So. Well, actually, she puts the whole episode together. For you guys that don't know, I do not take the I don't take the credit. Whenever it comes to Kicking It with Calamity, GC is the one who puts in countless hours, literally, like, to put all this stuff together. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and appreciate it, because it really does take a lot of time to try to put on a good show for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. No, you loved it? Okay, cool. Put your hands up because no, Pedro, I thought you got to put your hands down.
I thought it was down.
Yeah, put your hands down. Yeah, you have to put it up for Techno Philly.
And down
for Pedro. Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll be doing the Macarena too.
Exactly. So, yeah, so we got a lot of stuff that we're going to cover tonight. Thank you guys for coming through. We're going to be, I don't want to give any spoilers.
Don't.
But if you miss any of this and you have to go, do your daily life IRL stuff, you can always come back and watch the VOD.
Yes.
As long as it's not 60 days later, and I haven't forgotten to export it to YouTube.
YouTube, right.
So, but we got an awesome show.
I'm excited.
We did a little quick run through before we got everything underway. Make sure everything was nice and tight and crisp. So hopefully we're going to do an awesome show.
Yes.
Anything else you wanted to add to it?
No. I'm excited. It's February, and so as we always do, so there's a lot of, I really have, like you had said, we've got some new and improved different things, and some of these will become regular episodes or segments. Thank you. But no, I'm really excited about it. We got to make some adjustments. Like next time, our sofa won't be like we're sliding down the hill, but there's little adjustments that
it's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is only episode 4, so it's all trial and error
for having it. So I think it is. Anyways,
You've been knocking it out of the park. You've been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yes. So
I'll pay you later.
All right, sweet. So so it's going to be awesome. So.
Yeah, so...
Without further ado?
Yeah, so let's talk. I mean, what happened in January? I mean, that's what we always do is recap it. And if there was only a good way to have it all as one source.
Yes. So for anybody that's new and may not understand, you're new to the channel or you just came to check it out, this is Kicking It with Kalamity. This is basically a webcast that GC and I do. We do it about every 5 weeks or so. So we basically go over things that are going on in the stream, in the streaming community, in gaming news. We try to cover a little bit of everything.
Have fun with what's coming up too. Like we like to play. Obviously, gaming is our root of everything. So usually it's a play on words or it's a play on things. And I had a little fun with this one. I'll be honest. It took me a little more research, but we've got some different things going on. So
get big in the building.
Hey!
Yo, Big, you missed that intro. You're going to have to watch the...
You're going to
have to watch this once it gets exported because you missed the intro. That's why I wanted... Originally, we were trying to get this started earlier because I know we have a lot of you guys in different time zones. And so we try to start a little earlier than usual just so we can have time to get everybody in. And, people can come in that may have time restrictions, like they only come in for a little bit. Because I really wanted a lot of people to see that intro. I thought it was very cool. It was GC's idea. She put it together. I just threw some tracks down and threw some bars on it. But she did the video. I just laid the bars in the track. But it was cool. So I want everybody to see that. So if you don't get to see anything else, check out the intro.
And just go back into watch the first minute and 30 seconds. That's all it is.
There's other stuff too. Okay. All right. Oh, we're getting off track. Okay.
Okay. So if there was only a way to know what had happened, a reporting source maybe.
Maybe. So
I heard about it. Go ahead.
You heard about what? What'd you hear?
I heard what you're about to show.
Oh, okay.
We got a copy. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. So,
here we go.
The Crew Chronicle.
That's right.
I think this is the first time we've actually showcased it.
Yes, we've talked about it. For any of our subscribers, they have seen the Crew Chronicle talk about as a benefit, and it takes a lot of work. So we're gonna make it part, I think, of Kicking with Kalamity.
Yeah. So for you guys that may not know, since I'm not partnered with Twitch yet, the way you can subscribe and support the channel is through GameWisp, where you can go and you pay a monthly fee and you get different perks and benefits. You can put !WISP WISP in the chat and it'll pop up the link. But so this is for my subscribers. It used to be one of the benefits that we had on the tier where you would have access to the Crew Chronicle. And originally the idea of it was we were going to do like a newsletter. Yes. About once a month to all the subscribers
and kind of know what's coming up and things like that.
And so we figured, we're doing the talk show anyway, which we do about every 5 weeks, so we can just make that part of the show.
Yes.
And make it accessible to everybody.
Yes.
So it kind of took that tier away off of GameWisp. So now it just became a part of the show. So now everyone has access to it. Well, not the tier. I'm sorry, the benefit. Yeah, excuse me, the benefits. We got rid of the benefits.
The tiers are still there.
So this is the first iteration, basically, of the Crew Chronicle, basically like a newsletter, hence the newspaper on the screen.
Yeah.
So let's go over some of the things that did happen. So, or things that have happened and things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
So, big shout out. You see on the top right there, speaking of Game Wisp and subs, the newest subscriber, Mr. Sushi Panda. Thank you very much. He's the newest subscriber via Game Wisp. So make sure we definitely want to give him a shout out. Thanks for the support. Thanks to all you guys and gals for your support as well. But so we want to make sure we showcase him and any other new subs, and when we have new episodes, we'll also be showcasing them as well. Because,
it's important.
Yeah, because I really want to put a spotlight on you guys that are putting, your time and effort into me. It means a lot, and I appreciate it. So other things that have happened, the 12-hour charity stream, which was last month. Yes. Yeah. That was a 12-hour charity stream for the Red Cross. Red Cross, because it was blood donation month.
Yep, Donators Month.
Yeah, Blood Donors Month. So we did a charity stream for the Red Cross, which it was very awesome. It went really well.
Played with your subs.
I also I played with the subs, so I combined it. It was like I did the charity stream, and it was also a sub appreciation stream.
Right.
So I had each of my subscribers choose a game for me to play for those 12 hours. I split it up into segments, so it was like 3 hours, right? 3 hours per game, because I had 4 subs.
Long. You always go longer than the 12 hours.
I went long.
You did.
Pause.
Pause.
But
I have
another
a feeling that will be used a lot tonight.
Pause?
Yeah, pause.
A lot of people are going to be saying pause tonight?
I think so.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm just saying.
So another awesome thing that happened, and is still happening, is T-Pain has hosted the channel.
That was like a headliner
times.
For me.
Yeah.
See, that's why it's front page news.
That was definitely a headline. As you see, she screen captured it right there.
I did.
So thank you to T-Pain for the numerous hosts.
I was just gonna say it wasn't a one-time deal.
No.
He has actually done some multiple.
Yes. The real T-Pain.
Yeah.
He's a streamer on Twitch as well.
Yes, as you can see, and I like how it just snapped it. Do you see the followers there? That's awesome.
You guys see it right under.
Oh,
on
sorry.
top of my head? Yeah.
We're good.
So I know even Decker was like, the real T-Pain? I was like,
there it is.
The real T-Pain.
Right there. That is
streams
on his channel with Kalamity. That's how that snapshot happened.
That's just his
the
username.
Real deal.
It's just T-Pain. But I found a lot of celebrities are starting to stream on Twitch. I mean, you got T-Pain, cool. You got Mighty Mouse, you got Lump, professional football player, you got Dead Mouse, Freddie Prinze Jr. I've seen streaming. It's like so many people are streaming nowadays. It's crazy. So would you have something else?
No, but I just realized at some point. Mental note. Oh, never mind. Next show.
Okay. So another thing was the new emote.
Yeah.
The newest emote.
Anybody can type in.
Thanks to Mr. Dom Ritchie. The newest emote in the bottom left there.
Awesome
King Cal emote. Thank you to Dom Ritchie for that. Very cool. Dom Ritchie has done all the emotes for the channel.
Yes.
And a big shout out to Dom. He's one of the many people that support as well. And you guys are all talented. Simon has helped, via editing and doing videos. Dom Ritchie has helped on the emote side. I mean, you guys...
Serial keeps us straight.
Yeah. I mean, each and every one of you guys have put your own hand into the Kalamity project and just have done awesome work. And I appreciate the support all you guys have given me. Another thing that's happened is you see right above the new King Cal emote, going over stream news here, we got the tip jar.
The tip jar!
So originally that was just a thing that partnered streamers would have, but now thanks to Streamlabs, everyone can have a tip jar.
I love it.
So it's just a little tip jar that goes on the screen there, and whenever I get a new follow, it drops my icon into the cup, and it drops, I think, like little pellets or snowballs whenever I get a monetary donation.
Yep.
So it works both ways. It'll put something in the cup when I get a follow and when I get a donation. It works either way, which I think is very cool.
Yeah.
A very cool feature. And now things that are coming up, we got Final Round, which happens every year right here in the ATL. It's a big fighting game tournament that's happening next month, March 10th through the 12th. Final Round. I know what you're saying. Am I going to be, competing and taking away the prize money from everybody? I don't know.
Haven't decided
yet. You're saying, I don't know. I might have hung up my belt because your boy has just been whooping too much ass in the streets, and I don't know if I want to be embarrassing people, on live streams.
Who knows, though? There may be other ways of you being an appearance, though, at these things.
No,
you never know.
I don't know if I'm going to compete. I'm gonna be straight up, keeping it 100 with you guys. So that's what's coming up. Final Round. We've got E3, which is coming up later this year. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but E3 is actually going to be open to the public this year for the first time in a long time. Because it's originally only closed to like industry professionals and industry insiders.
And now they're doing the public.
And now it's open to the public. If you guys don't know what E3 is, it's electronics, entertainment. Oh, good Lord.
Don't know.
I didn't do my show prep.
It's okay.
There's 3 E's: electronics, entertainment, prize. I don't know. E3. They shortened it down to E3 though, but it's a big place where you guys know there's a lot of gaming news that happens there. A lot of new trailers, a lot of new games get announced there. It's a big, huge event that happens every year over in California, which apparently, obviously, where everything happens. But it's going to be open to the public. I think the tickets go on sale today.
Wow. Do they? Oh, is it today?
What's today?
13th.
Today's Tuesday?
Yeah.
Monday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah, they went on sale today, actually. I forgot all about it. The tickets went on sale today.
Here you go. I think, appropriate that it's on there then.
So you guys, if go get your tickets if you want to go. But I heard it's going to be pretty pricey.
E-girls, Simon says. That's the third E.
E-girls? Maybe that's what it is. But yeah.
And Simon wants to know what he missed.
Oh, Simon, you're going to have to watch
the intro.
You're going to have to rewatch the stream, bro.
I'm just telling you, the first minute 30 is worth it.
You missed that fire intro, son. We got a brand new show intro we just showcased.
Big says Thug Life.
But yeah, E3 is going to be open to the public. I heard the tickets are going to start around $100 and something. That's the early bird, and then it goes up to about $250. So it's going to be pretty pricey. So I don't know if you guys, if your pockets are deep enough to go to go to E3, but I think it'd be a cool experience to try it nonetheless, because we don't know after next year if it's going to go back to being a closed event.
I know, right?
So, but another thing that's happening later this year, and actually happening here in Georgia, it's actually happening in a couple places around the globe.
But it's coming to Atlanta this year, right?
Yeah. DreamHack is coming to Atlanta this year. I think it's the first time that they've been to Atlanta. If you guys don't know what DreamHack is, it's a big PC event. Where they have a lot of, I think they have like LAN tournaments and some esports stuff going on. It's a huge computer-based event. Pretty sure this is the first. I'm 100% sure this is the first time they've come to Atlanta.
ATL.
Yeah, so that'll be July 21st to the 23rd. If any of you guys are here in Georgia, but you can go to DreamHack website. They actually have different stops all around the U.S. I don't know if they go across the globe. I know it's
there's
different
like,
stops here in the
there
US.
are different stops. Like it's like 4 different. Oh, that I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they do stops in the EU. I know there's different spots in the US. But for you guys that are computer or PC gamers, DreamHack is a big event, and I'm sure a lot of you, if you are PC gamers, you're well aware of what DreamHack is. So that's everything that's happening in the Crew Chronicle.
Yeah, so obviously, kind of a cool way for us just to do the highlights, and I think it'll be fun to kind of know, what did you miss?
Yes. Oh, and actually, you see that? I see the bottom left there. The next episode of Kicking It with Calamity, sidebar, March 13th. Yes.
You'll see that throughout.
Oh, okay. So for you guys that mark it on your calendar, March 13th, next episode of Kicking It with Calamity.
Can't hear a sentence. Aww. Sorry, Aiden.
I'm sorry, Aiden. Hopefully you can watch the export. Hopefully that'll work.
We could slow down for it. Maybe it will piece it together.
Maybe.
Okay, so holiday that's coming up.
Yep.
It's President's Day, right? That's the holiday coming up, right? So obviously, we thought to do something a little bit fun. We are going to, what this is how many of our presidents have made the real honor, I mean, let's face it, of making it into video games? I'm sure that's why they become presidents, right?
Yes, I'm sure,
right?
Yes, especially since with Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, right. Because gaming was so huge back then.
It was just, with boards and rocks and, battleship. The real battleships.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't have battleships back then.
They didn't? How did they come from Britain to here? They hadn't big ships then.
They might have had ships or boats, but not battleships.
Cannons? Pirates? No?
Yeah. That's different between battleships.
I suppose.
Okay. So
but anyways,
presidents in gaming, like presidents that have had cameos in video games.
Yes, that they have been in the video games. Yes. So these are games that we have.
Okay.
There you go. So the first one, Ronald Reagan. He actually, and by the way, these go in order of dates.
Oh, okay.
So he was the first president in a video game. And he Reagan. Was, yes.
He and was the first president in a video game ever.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he was a movie star. So it only makes sense. I don't know. Did you know that? Ronald Reagan was a movie star?
I've heard you say that before, but I did not originally know that. No,
yeah. So he was a movie star, before he became our president. So he was in a game called Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Have you ever heard of this game?
I've heard of Bad Dudes, but I didn't know they had Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja.
And I think it's hilarious what he says. Hey, dudes, thanks for rescuing me. Let's go for a burger. Ha, 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 ha.
Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja.
Yeah.
I think my older brother had Bad Dudes. It was on regular Nintendo, but I know the Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja.
Yeah.
Because Bad Dudes was like a beat 'em up.
1988.
It was like an old school. It was like a kind of like Final Fight. It was like a beat 'em up game. Interesting. So he's the first.
Yes. Second one, George Washington and Thomas Jefferson made it into Day of the Tentacle in 1993.
See, I didn't even know that game was that old because didn't they just have a new?
They did a remastered one.
Okay, that's the one that's
remastered.
Actually free on PlayStation Plus. Was that this month or last month? Last month.
It's actually a kind of fun game.
I did not go into the problem or whatever of downloading it.
Yeah, no.
I am close to almost full on my hard drive. So, yeah.
So you can see him on there too. I think it's pretty hilarious. These are actual pictures from the games too, by the way.
George Washington and Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Day of the Tentacle. Interesting.
Absolutely. I think it's funny they had a turkey too.
I knew this one should have been on the list. I remember that. Bill Clinton was in NBA Jam.
Yeah, and I think it's hilarious they put Hillary on there too.
Now, she wasn't really in it. Did somebody put that in there as a joke?
I don't
think she was really in the game.
I don't think so. But isn't it funny they put H. Clinton?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think she was originally in the game. I think that's a meme somebody made. I remember Bill Clinton, man. I remember NBA Jam had Bill Clinton, had George Clinton, had George Clinton, P-Funk. It had... There's so many different secret characters in NBA Jam back in the day.
She wasn't in the game. Bill was. I had it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember NBA Jam, dude. I remember that stuff back in the day, dude. NBA Jam was fire. There was so many different secret characters on that game. I can't remember them all.
But you could actually play with Bill Clinton, right?
Yeah,
he was an actual player. He wasn't just a cameo. He actually was a player. No,
you had to put in a code to play as Bill.
Got it. Oh, like a secret code? Was it POTUS? That would be hilarious if it was POTUS.
I don't remember how the codes used to work back in the day. I think NBA Jam, you had to put in a certain icons in. Like there was like a slot machine. There was like 1, 2, 3 slot, and you had to put in a certain slot combination to unlock certain characters. I loved it back in the day, though. NBA Jam was the shite. Barack Obama in Madden. That I did not know because I haven't played Madden since Super Nintendo.
And that, I think, was 2010. I must have forgot the date, but it wasn't that long ago.
Was it Madden 10? Or
no?
No, what do you mean?
The year it came out.
Oh, you didn't put the year on there?
On this one.
Okay.
I think I have it on all the others. I don't, but I think it was 2010.
So I'm guessing this was part of the story mode? Or does Madden have a story mode? I don't even know.
I didn't know.
I haven't played Madden.
Making me feel old.
Hey, we all get old, right? I haven't played Madden in years, though, since Super Nintendo. So I'm guessing that's him holding a jersey?
It is.
It kind of looks like... I can't tell that's Barack Obama or Jay-Z.
Right.
But
that's him, supposedly.
The Rock!
It was in 2010, you know? I mean, that was 7 years ago, so...
That's why I look straight like Jay-Z, dude.
Right, like...
Rocker pads. Did you ever see that skit?
Yeah. It's a good skit.
Like a Chappelle show.
Yeah. Good skit.
Yeah. Rock. Damon Dash.
Yeah. And
more
then
NBA Jam.
In 2010 also, he was... Now that one, they have Bill Clinton...
and Bush.
Bush.
And Cheney.
Yep, they put Cheney in him, but he was in the president, so I
See, I didn't play that NBA Jam. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Obama.
Bill Clinton,
and see
Obama,
the Democrats
Bush,
against the
Cheney.
Republicans. I think it's hilarious.
Is that real? Is that really real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get this. This was from an actual.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's.
Does anybody have NBA?
I haven't played NBA Jam in years, but that's funny. So you can put. Can you? Are they?
I don't know if they're
fixed?
playable.
They had to be.
They had to be.
Yeah. And obviously they're not fixed by teams. So you can team up Bill Clinton with Bush if you wanted to.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
Team up Obama and Cheney. See, and cross the aisles, folks. Hands across America. All is one.
All is one.
That's awesome. NBA Jam. NBA Jam's still doing that stuff with the presidents in the game. Oh, Barack Obama again.
In NBA.
I'll say that looks a little bit more like him, I guess.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't know if it's still looks kind of like Jay-Z. I don't know.
Just a little bit.
The Rock. Rockafacts. NBA 2K11. Who's he standing with?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm guessing this.
You're asking me. I have no clue.
I'm guessing there was a story mode.
I'm assuming
in NBA Jam.
Not in Jam. This is
NBA 2K11. I'm sorry, I got NBA Jam on the brain now. We've had it up there twice.
Yes.
NBA 2K11. Barack Obama. Next we got. And I remember this. I had this game.
JFK and Richard Nixon in Call of Duty Black Ops.
I'm not a crook. Watergate didn't happen. So Black Ops, Kennedy and Nixon. That was actually a pretty fun game, and that's actually that's Fidel Castro. So you could have added him too. Well, he's not a U.S. president. He's a.
Oh, by the way, maybe I missed it. He said you had to put icons into the code to get Bill Clinton to play.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. I wasn't 100% sure. My memory fails me sometimes, but
sometimes.
Okay, so I was right.
Yes, you were right. Okay.
George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Conduit 2.
Yeah, they kind of went.
Did not play that one.
Little scary zombie with them.
I mean, that
see their
really
eyes.
got out of hand fast.
Yeah,
that's.
I don't know what Conduit is. I think that's a PC game, isn't it?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
That was maybe not.
2011.
I have not played that, but very cool likeness. Even though he doesn't have the top hat, but he got the beard, rocking the beard.
Creepy, if you ask me.
Abraham Lincoln again. Codename Steam.
Yep.
Full steam ahead.
Did you know that?
Why does it look like Captain Crunch?
I don't know. He kind of does, doesn't he? With his little outfit that he's got going.
And crunch berries. I mean,
Captain Crunch was blonde, right?
No, Captain Crunch was white.
A white wig. I was talking
wig.
The beard. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had white sideburns.
Oh, you're probably right.
So.
You're probably right.
Did he even have sideburns? Was it clean shaven?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
I don't know. But it's Abraham Lincoln. It looks like it's cel shaded. I guess it's like it's very animated, but it looks like it's like Captain Crunch mixed with Judge Dredd. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. It looks like a armored like.
That's what I said.
They were trying to give him like muscles badly or something.
I said like Judge Dredd. Codename Steam. I haven't heard of that game. Full steam ahead though.
Our last one, Ronald Reagan and Reagan Gorvich.
Reagan who?
Or Popovich? No, see.
What?
Just do it for me. Never mind.
Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev.
Gorbachev. There's no F. Even though it's how you say it. There's no F. You could see how that would throw somebody off.
Gorbachev. Okay, Gorbachev. Gorbachev. Yeah, you remember Gorbachev?
Way,
he had the big
he's right there.
blot on his head. Yeah. Gorbachev was also in.
And this actually was a game that came out last year.
I never heard of it. Reagan Gorbachev. That's an awesome combination. That's the new bad dudes. Look at Reagan with the katana blade. Ready
I know. Are you ready to go?
Well, I'm Reagan.
He's getting loopy.
Getting loopy.
Reagan. He's old.
He's passed away. He's dead.
That too. He could be a ghost.
The ghost of Reagan.
That's right. He could be a ghost.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Reagan Gorbachev.
Boy, that escalated.
Also,
Who's host?
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
don't worry about it. It'll pop up.
I can't read that. There is no. You got the point. Me either.
So February is also Black History Month. Here in the U.S., I don't know if they do that. I don't think it's EU. Simon, you may not know about this. Simon, it's Black History Month, just so you know.
Yeah, in every February, it is Black History. And you know what? I got the idea.
We get the shortest month of the year.
Obviously, stop it.
Just saying.
I mean, that really got
It may be just a U.S. thing.
It probably is.
But I will be honest. So in search of this, there was not a lot that had to do with gaming. So there was one person that stood out, and he is definitely somebody to be recognized in the gaming industry. And so we're going to talk about him. But I thought it was sad. I actually thought it was sad that there wasn't more in it. So just another thing for you to pioneer.
What am I pioneering?
In the gaming industry, changing how it works.
Like being an engineer or something?
No, just making an impact. That's what he did.
There's black people making an impact right now.
I know, but
especially in esports. You got Snake Eyes, he's black.
Yeah.
Combo Fiend, I think, is half black. I think. The last name is Rosas, so I think he's maybe black and Latino.
I'm half black. 28 days in February. My last day of Black History is today.
Who else is
loving the show? Thank you.
You got Mike Ross, Miguel Rossington. You know, I'm talking FGC people.
No, right. I'm just talking about, like, you'll see the impact of this. And that's what I mean. And I don't think everybody has to do what he did to have an impact. There's a lot of actors and entertainment. And there was a ton of actors and entertainers and things like that. But, like, you're platforming doing the gaming games. You know, to do the fitness and the gaming. You know what I mean? There's a lot of platforms out there that are not cross gaming and things like that. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Huh.
My boy K-Brad.
K-Brizzle. So yeah. So we definitely didn't want to forget about Black History Month because it only happens once a year. So we wanted to make sure we shine a spotlight on a person rather that has made strides in the gaming community. Yes. On behalf of African Americans.
And that is?
Mr. Gerald Jerry Lawson, Big GL in the building.
Yeah, so this guy's pretty cool. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
Did not know that.
But he has done some pretty cool stuff. He was born in the 1940s. Here, just read that little thing for me.
Born in 1940, Jerry Lawson pioneered home video gaming in the 1970s by helping create the Fairchild Channel F, the first home video game system with interchangeable games. A New York native, Lawson is one of the few African-American engineers who worked in computing at the dawn of the video game era.
So just so you know, believe it or not, and you'll learn, we're going to go and do some 12 facts about this guy, but you would not be able to play the games you're playing now without him. That's the short of it.
Very cool.
So any of the games that we've played over the time period and things, you would not be able to do without this man. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Give Jerry his props.
What is he saying? What about...
Kunta Kinte?
Yeah.
Simon with the memes, the jokes. Yes, can't forget Kunta Kinte. Roots.
Okay, then let's go. Okay, so this is a cool quote. He said, the whole reason I did games was people said, you can't do it. I'm one of the guys, if you tell me I can't do something, I'll turn around and do it. And let me show you how he did it.
It's one of my quotes too. I feel the same way. Well, it's not my quote, but I relate to that saying or that idiom very, very much. I like to prove people wrong. Put it that way. So I hear you, Jerry.
So the first thing is he actually was a self-taught engineer. He did not actually go get degrees first and do all these things. He figured out engineering to do this video gaming by himself. He was self-taught. He actually grew up in the projects of Queens in New York, and he got his lifelong tinkering. He loved things, electronics, gadgets, compelling. And in youth, he actually had a ham radio when he was young.
Okay.
Which was the technician's cool, called the color bar generator. What he had, but since his tinkering, so then when they told him he couldn't do it, that's what he did. So go ahead.
Proving them wrong, Jerry.
He actually founded and ran his own company. So not only did he not go to school for engineering and figure this out, but he actually started his own company and ran it.
Awesome.
And it actually was one of the biggest one, and it actually was very strong up until the day he died. And when he died, they decided to shut it down. But it was called VideoSoft. So I don't know if you know that, but it actually produced cartridges, which you see the picture for Atari is who he started doing. And so he actually created all those cartridges are what he invented and how the games were actually played.
Nice.
So he really kind of came up with those cool things. And he was in the group with Steve Jobs. So he even founders of Apple, he was,
Birds of a feather, right?
That's right.
Pioneers.
And there were two people, Lawson and Jones, were the only black members. And Jones developed a way to reprogram inkjet printers. So he was the only one. And later came up with the idea of transforming Nintendo's Game Boy into a portable music player. That was in 1999. So that was his idea as well.
The Game Boy could play music?
Yep.
I don't even remember that.
Happened in 1999.
I missed that one.
I don't know, but again.
I had the first Game Boy. I had the Game Boy with the green screen.
Yeah.
Different shades of green. Game Boy day.
He was honored by International Game Developers Association, which is actually pretty hard to do. And it actually happened the eve of his passing in March of 2011. But he was honored as an industry pioneer and as an engineer inventor and was appreciated. And a month later, he passed away from complications of diabetes. So he had diabetes.
He had diabetes?
He did. That's what he passed from. Diabetes. He produced one. Go ahead. You were reading them.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Lawson produced one of the industry's earliest arcade games.
He did. Debuting in a California pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
Yeah, only a few months later.
Pizza Rose.
Oh. Pizza Rose. Lawson's The Demolition Derby. Do you know that arcade game?
No. What is it?
Demolition Derby.
Demolition Derby. I don't know if it's the same one that came to PlayStation 1.
It probably is. It's one of the earliest arcade games in the industry. And he would actually go to Stanford University for a mentoring program for that and to write a book on his career. He developed a game console utilizing interchangeable cartridges. So I don't know how much you guys know about history on your consoles, but just like
back when there were cartridges and not CDs or it wasn't DLC.
You could not put different cartridges in different consoles. It's a little bit like cross-platforming, you know, the writing and things like that, but it wouldn't read. So he created interchangeable game cartridges. It was one of his big things. So it was called Fairchild Channel F, and it was popular by Atari, Nintendo, and Sega. And so they would interchange. So his machine, they could put all these cartridges in there and it would read it. Does that make sense? So the channel, you'll see a picture of it.
It was one console that could use cartridge from any system?
Yep.
From the Genesis?
Yep.
Interesting.
So it actually, Atari's video computer system in a year, Channel F was released, 26 cartridges that range from sci-fi, all these different things. So these cartridges is what it was that created. Yep.
Yeah. The time you said the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, but this was before the Game Boy Advance. And you said 99? It was
1999.
That was before the Game Boy Advance, wasn't it? I don't remember.
We're missing a lot of stuff. How do you feel about the term African American? Or American?
Didn't get off track though.
Oh, sorry.
The whole reason I did games was because people said
it's the same quote.
Oh, same quote. Okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was important enough to see it.
Oh, that's a very good quote. So at the bottom left, I'm guessing that's more of a.
Yeah, so these are the Fairchild. These are over on that side too.
Okay,
those are the console, and then over there is it. So that's what he created.
Now these were sold to the public.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I mean, honestly, it's probably before my time. I'm going to have to ask one of the guys. Actually, my coworkers is a video game collector. He collects games and consoles. I'm going to ask him if he's heard of that one. The Fairchild Channel F.
Yep.
To ask him. I mean, dude's super geek.
So he was the first major African American figure in video games, which obviously we've been talking about, but within the growing video game industry, could believe that a microprocessor would work independently with the console. Lawson not only innovated the culture, he diversified it in the impression of the invention. So the Channel F home gaming console was designed by Mr. Lawson using the Fairchild F8 CPU. It was a computer at the time. I mean, that's basically what all our consoles are. If you did not know, they're computers.
Yeah.
They're just programmed to only do gaming. And then, which was the first public outing, said the professor, that F8 was very complex in relation to the typical integrated circuit. So he actually created all this cool stuff with the chipping in it and everything else. It was fabricated a pair of chips that were used to form a complete CPU. So he really... I think this is cool because obviously his parents encouraged him in growth in gaming. But sometimes, just because sometimes, like... I know for me, and there's other people, that your parents aren't always supportive. That doesn't mean don't go after what you want to do. And I think it's interesting. It doesn't sound like his parents were the ones that told him he couldn't do it. But that's usually where that attitude comes from. And not necessarily your parents. I'm just saying in general, there's sometimes when you're going on a path of your passion, there can be somebody who, you know, tries to tell you different, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be... people that may try to, crush your dreams or just don't support it, don't understand it. But, it's definitely good that his parents were, because above all else, if you don't have anybody, that should be the key person or key people to support you as your parents.
Yeah, his dad was actually a longshoreman, and loved science. And at a young age, Lawson was gifted in items like Irish mail, and a handcar that the railroad users were used. So his mom vested in his education, made sure that he attended well-regarded elementary school. She eventually became the president of the PTA when he was in school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Inspired by George Washington Carver, the Peanut.
I was just gonna say he's known for the Peanut. He had a picture of George Washington Carver on the wall next to his desk, and his first grade teacher, said, "This could be you." It still remembered the picture and remembered where it was. So it really just resonated with him that, George Carver, like you said, known for the peanut. But that was another great story of somebody who really pioneered and went against the grain with people, we wouldn't have the peanut without him. Okay, next. Lawson's geek cred, infallible.
I'm sure.
So from repairing his neighbor's television sets to amateur radios, from housing projects, he self-taught himself pretty much anything. He was very much of a tinkerer. He did attend college eventually, before taking his talents to Grumman Electric and even Federal Aircraft. Running from antennas out of his window radio, licensings. I mean, he did all kinds of cool things.
Really got out of hand.
Bet his room was messy as hell for him. Pieces of machines and all kind of stuff all over his room.
Yeah. Yep.
All kind of tinkering stuff.
His invention, now I think this one's cool. His invention caught the attention of the FCC, which you know the FCC very well. Nobody has done something like Lawson was proposing. Interchangeable cartridges was a new concept. With that, the FCC was interested on how Lawson beat them to the punch in creating the microprocessor. Every cartridge that Lawson produced, 26 to be exact, had to be approved by the FCC.
Nice. Oh. FCC want their hands in everything.
Right.
And Lawson advocated for more African Americans in STEM, which a lot of you guys may not know stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Is that right?
I think
I'm guessing. Because I was looking at being a STEM major in college.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
I think you're probably right.
It's like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, I believe.
So he, standing 6 feet 6 inches tall. So he was a tall man.
He was?
Yep.
Wow.
He was sight to behold in the industry's more regarded nerd culture, according to the interview.
Dunking on him.
Yep. He did well to widespread party, but if he failed, it would be marked to expected. I don't know what this is. But he encouraged young people and women to invest in science and engineering careers. So yes, he was a huge advocate of that.
And STEM, I'm all good with STEM, except for the M. Like, I don't do math well. But science, technology, and engineering, I got you.
You're good.
But math, I can't. Let me get the STE route. Let me get the SDE program,
okay.
Diploma. So, tomorrow, Valentine's Day. So.
Yep, an hour yet, depending on where you're at.
Yeah,
it may already be, depending where you're at. Happy Valentine's Day.
Depending what part of the world that you're in.
That's right.
But here in the U.S., on the East Coast, it's not Valentine's Day
quite for another hour.
You got another hour till it's Valentine's Day. Some of you guys may already be doing your Valentine's Day thing, hence why you're MIA.
Now, before you do this, so as you see back there,
okay,
those are the little candy conversation hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that is one of the oldest candies that is for Valentine's? It goes back to the 1800s. And it actually...
They had the hearts?
Yep.
The candy?
Yep. The recipe has not changed, anything. They have been that much of a structure since then. And they actually had the words on them back then. And they were actually meant originally for wedding reception candies. So that's where the hearts were. And they actually had little sayings on them where it was, I don't have it, but it was something catchy of marrying white, pink's not right, something like it was this all catchy thing. But they used to be this candy.
By hand?
I don't know how they imprinted it back then.
Thanks for the host, T-Pain.
T-Pain! Woohoo!
But, so, yeah, like, in the 1800s, how were they...
I don't know. I don't know how they made it back then, but they have not changed. And so there are a lot of phrases that they have changed over the years to try to keep with the trend. Some of them were major failures. But, of course, there is one that has not changed. Can you guess which one it would be? What message on there? You know what we're talking about, right? Everybody knows what we're talking about? No?
Be mine?
Close. Marry me.
That's on the hearts now?
Yeah, and has been for years.
Marry me?
It's the #1 candy that's used in proposals.
I did not know that.
Yep, so Valentine's Day is another big proposal.
Be careful who you give that candy to.
That's right, and it says, marry me. So they will always keep those, that one will not go. But, let's have some fun. What if they were written by gamers?
Oh, so these are going to be gamer candies.
Yeah, we're going to do some game. Doesn't that sound fun?
Oh, yes, I can't wait. You guys have an idea what your gamer candy would say? You're going to find out what these ones say. AFK.
Why not, right?
But you're giving them that. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a common gaming saying, especially the PC world. If you guys don't know what AFK means, it means away from keyboard. So.
Hold on. It's just.
Hold on, love's coming. Is that what that means? Hold on. Well, let me go get my heart and give you some love real quick.
Fatality.
The fatality? That's what your hearts would say? That would
fatality.
You killed me because your love is so
deep.
Killer.
Killer.
I died from your love.
See what some of these others are.
Let's DPS together.
What? Let's go do some damage together?
Yes.
Don't you want a partner in crime? Somebody to go, know what a KD is and
yeah. But DPS or
partner in crime?
DP has another meaning too.
Well, yeah, but it's DPS, damage per second.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the hearts or the writing isn't very it's not. You can like wipe them away, right?
Yeah. So when are you gonna wipe away? When are you gonna lick part of the edge of it?
You can probably do it with your finger.
Lick. What are you gonna? Which part would you?
I'm just saying, you can make it say change? Let's DP together. You can make
DP. You could.
for the special couples out there.
I don't know why. Yeah.
For you guys that may get it, you know.
Yeah.
If you're too young, don't worry about it. Ask your dad. Your kisses are OP. Overpowered kisses. Gotta love that.
That's pretty good, right? They're OP.
That is good. I like that one. Will you grind with me? See that? That could be taken wrong with too.
It could. That's the beauty of it. It's a play on words, grinding in the games or grinding in some other games. You know, will you grind with me?
So the stream may become M for mature. Just saying, I did not.
You
click
have
that
always
option for my stream.
You have always been, you know.
That's the R. Kelly. That's the R. Kelly candy heart right there. Yeah, the song "Bump and Grind" back in the day.
I know.
Bump and grind.
I got you.
But for you guys, when you're grinding in a game, like yeah, there's a lot of grinding. I think in the Division. I think Destiny is a very grind heavy game. Like League of Legends.
You just go in it for hours upon hours upon hours.
League of Legends. I think Warcraft. I don't know, but yeah, when you have to constantly play it to level up, and then if you like miss a day, you're so far behind everybody else. Like constantly playing the game.
You tell me though that you wouldn't like to have a girl like sit and grind with you. With the pause. See, I told you there was a warning before. I'm talking about with the video game.
Craziest stream I'm gonna have in a long time. Yes, I get it. That would be awesome. Yes.
Right?
Yes, I get it. Having a girl to do that would be awesome.
Okay.
You're top tier. Yes. Little fighting game references.
Top tier. That's cute. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about switching to Top Gear myself in Street Fighter. About to straight go pick up Urian.
Yeah.
GG's, another FGC.
Good games.
Good games. Well, actually, I guess it's not necessarily a FGC exclusive. It's a gaming thing in general. GG's, good game. Good game. You
make me glitch.
Oh, you make me glitch. I couldn't tell if that was an O or A. You make me glitch. Yes. Glitching away. That's cute. Pause. That's more of that's a Calamity heart there.
Some of these, the next ones are going to be, let's face it, I had to have a little fun with the crew. Okay. So, especially this next one.
Deckman plus Cat Plant.
Yeah. Deckman's not even here, is he?
I don't think so. He said he had exams. So
he did, but
he's got exams tomorrow. So good luck in your exams, Decker. Sorry. You can always catch this on VOD. Just for you, bro. No. You and Cat Plant. Forever.
And Simon, this next one goes to you.
Counterfeit conspiracy coitus.
Come on, that's clever.
That is clever because a lot of you guys that may not know in the stream, Simon's one of his sayings is conspiracy counterfeit or counterfeit
Conclusion.
Conspiracy.
Right?
No.
Conclusion?
No.
What is it?
Conspiracy, counterfeit, collusion. Collusion. Not conclusion. Conspiracy, counterfeit, collusion. You put counterfeit, conspiracy, coitus.
I'm a camper for your love.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That is a good one.
Counterfeit, conspiracy, coitus.
Okay, so those aren't that bad, right?
No, those were good. Those were very clever. Some gaming.
I mean,
ones,
okay, so what if a girl gave you one of those? I mean, wouldn't those be cute? Wouldn't it be clever?
That would be.
You would know she's a gamer by getting one of those, right?
Yeah, I would definitely know. Those are very.
And if she said pause, you definitely would know she was a crew member.
I would definitely know. And if I didn't know that beforehand, then she's a stalker. Just saying.
You probably have a lot of people who stalk you just don't know.
Oh,
it could come out. It could come out of the woodwork.
There are countless people.
It is a very well-known fact that you are single, so it is very possible.
Mm-hmm. And people do lurk in the streams. I found out. So to all you lurkers out there, I see you.
Okay.
Next, in in celebration of tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
We have the top 5 best video game archers of all time.
The Cupids of gaming.
Now, is he from a game or is it just like a
I just thought he was a very cool Cupid.
Okay.
I mean, isn't he cool? He's buff and he wasn't a baby.
I like that kind of stuff.
I'm just saying, he's not a baby. It's not one of those, you know.
Looks kind of like Angel from X-Men.
An Angel from X-Men.
No, the character's name actually is Angel.
Oh.
From X-Men.
I got you.
And then he became Archangel when he got the metal wings from Apocalypse.
Oh.
The other geeks out there, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He got his metal wings on Genosha, I believe.
Okay, so these are the top 5 of all time. This isn't just recently, it's all time. Top 5. This list came out last year by Block Font.
Okay, so number 5, we have Lara Croft. Lady Croft.
Yes. She was closely associated with handguns during her earlier adventures.
That's what I know her for.
And that had John Woo looking down.
Had the John Woo look down pat.
There you go.
And you got the John Woo, the director, back in the day. I guess he's still directing on it.
But her primary weapon was changed to a hunting bow in order to paint her grittier. So she actually changed. So she's actually one of them. In some ways, the bow is better fit for Laura than guns ever were.
That I didn't know. I haven't played any of the recent versions of Tomb Raider. I think the last one I played might have been 1 or 2. I don't know if I played 3. Yeah, I haven't played Tomb Raider in years, so I didn't even know she went to a bow. That's why I was like, okay. I didn't know. I always know for the pistols. That's like her claim to fame.
Nope. Not when it went to 2013. They switched it. In 2013.
Okay. So that's number 5. Number 4.
Number 4.
If I think I who's number 4? Yeah.
Yeah. Hanzo from Overwatch. Obviously, his true skill for an archer is to fire off a monstrous dragon once you get it. So his ultimate is really the big thing that makes him different. But of course, he's got the sonic arrows. He's got the tracking. He's got, he's got all those cool ricocheting arrows.
Hanzo the man, Genji's brother. Oh gosh, what's their last name? Shimada. Yeah, the Shimada brothers. Genji and Hanzo Shimada. If any of you guys haven't seen the Overwatch short films, check out the one called Dragons. It's with Genji and Hanzo.
Oh, it's an awesome one.
Very good animated short.
I agree.
Very good. Check it out.
Awesome.
They've done a lot of the animated shorts, but Dragons, to me, definitely by far the best one.
Yep.
Very cool. But Hanzo is a very cool guy. I figured he should definitely be on the list. Number 3. Link, Legend
again,
of Zelda.
Classic game, but anybody who knows who have played it, he is definitely one of the top 5, I think, easily.
I never played any of the Legend of Zelda games.
In fact, Nintendo saw it fit based to the entire game around his archery skill. The whole game is really off of his.
Yeah, I never played any of the Zelda games. I was kind of looking forward to it. That's why, that's one of the games that comes with the Nintendo Mini. Actually, I think it comes with Zelda 1 and 2. The Nintendo Mini, which they made like 5 of.
I played some Zelda in the day. And Willow.
Can't forget Willow.
Can't forget Willow. That was an awesome game.
Number 2.
Pit.
Yes, I remember. I know Kid Icarus. I know that one. I had that on Game Boy.
This one I did not know.
I had the Kid Icarus on the Game Boy.
So fire came from his bows that somehow would increase the strength in accordance to how far they travel. So the farther away, the more damaging they were.
That's from the original? The original Kid Icarus? That was I don't know.
It just says from
I had it for the Game Boy. I don't think I ever beat that game.
The Uprising was released, so no. I mean, his true potential Archer wasn't realized until the Uprising.
Uprising, gotcha. Okay,
yeah,
it wasn't
he had a dozen different bows at his disposal in the game, which each is unique attributes.
I don't think I ever beat Kid Icarus. All right.
The number one. Do you have any guesses before you hit it?
Who would the number 1 archer be? Oh, Lord. I don't know. Number 1 archer. I don't know.
Okay.
I legitimately don't know.
Garrett.
Oh, no wonder I don't know. What? Who? I don't even know who that
Garrett.
is.
He's from Thief series. I didn't know this either, but it's one of the earliest examples of the stealth game, and the bow and arrow was perfect fit for the genre. So he deserves credit for the realistic physics engine that allowed the arrows to arc through the air and simply being fired instead of being, so his actually arched versus going straight forward like a lot of people.
Oh, so it was more realistic.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it would. You have to worry about your trajectory.
You did.
The distance.
Yep. It actually had noisemakers too that were worth mentioning.
Thief.
And creating directions. I don't either.
What console? Is that PC?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the top 5 video game archers, and number 1 is who? Somebody I don't even know. Awesome.
So, let's have fun. Those were the Cupids, right? Now, we all know you're charming. Right? We all know. So, we know you have connections too.
Yeah.
So, I figured, let's do some Calamity's Cupid connection. Let's take video game characters and pair them together. Let's do some Cupid connections and so we have 3 contestants that are video game characters that we're going to try to make some connections, because there are a lot of rumors out there on different couples that could be or different things. So we're going to make it happen.
Okay.
So let's meet the host.
Calamity Cupid. All right. So hopefully you guys ready for this Calamity's Cupid connection? I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
I'm just saying, it could be fun.
It could be.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
If anybody knows, we're really dating ourselves. If anybody knows the Love Connection, you gotta click and he's gotta talk.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
Let's do it again. For anybody that missed it, I thought
There you go. Well, hello. I am your host, Calamity. I didn't know that I had to read that.
What?
Click.
Oh, was that my line?
Yeah. You are the host.
You didn't have to read it. I could have read it.
Well, you had your cup.
It would go down eventually.
Okay.
Today we hope to make some Cupid connections. Let's get started. Let's meet our first contestant, Chun-Li.
Hello, Calamity.
We have 3 Cupid connections for Chun-Li. Ask your questions.
Now, before you do that, so here's the thing. We want you guys to participate in this too. So we're going to keep going. As you see, we have our first contestant, Chun-Li. There are 3 bachelors that are behind those doors. And these lines, I want them to see if they can guess who they are. These lines from these bachelors are actual lines from these characters, okay? Chun-Li and the contestants, I made the questions up. I'll be real. But the lines behind the doors are real.
The answers to the questions are real.
Basically. From these actual characters, okay? And then we're going to find out who you guys think Chun-Li is going to pick. Okay, so it's going to be interactive, okay? So is anybody still there? Bueller? Okay, so go ahead. So, her friend. Describe yourself to me. Bachelor number 1.
I'm the best in Japan. I'm the best in the freaking world.
Bachelor number 2.
I walk my own path, regardless of what direction other men take.
Bachelor number 3.
Perhaps I'm a ghost.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay.
I like sweets, like fruit and candy. What do your taste buds crave? Bachelor number 1.
Eat enough Chanko stew and you can be strong like me. What do you say?
Bachelor number 2.
I have no likes or dislikes when it comes to food. I'll eat anything.
Bachelor number 3.
That's tasty, just like red wine.
Interesting. Well, I'm a well-known fighter for some. Let's try that again. I am a well-known fighter with some signature moves. I like a man who can keep up. What moves do you have? Bachelor number 1.
You haven't seen anything yet. I have 70 finishing moves.
Bachelor number 2.
I'd be happy to, but first, let's do it.
Ooh, a little feisty, little Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Bachelor number 3.
Not everyone can move as beautifully as I do.
Okay, so do you have any ideas who this is?
Yes.
Okay, don't tell. Don't yet. Let's
Well, who will Chun-Li choose? Find out after this. Let music play. Okay.
Okay, everybody. So,
Intermission for Calamity Cupid Connection.
commercial.
Commercial break. So, want to show Calamity some love. So here we're going to talk about one of the many ways that you can support the channel.
Before you do that, so I am opening up.
We're going to make it interactive, guys. So we have Chun-Li right now doing the Calamity Cupid Connection. She has 3 bachelors, 1 behind each door, 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. We're going to open up a poll in the chat. We're going to have you guys vote on which bachelor you think she should choose, 1, 2, or 3.
Right?
Put it in seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, exclamation point?
Yeah.
Exclamation point. Okay. Yeah. The cautious should give you? Okay.
Did
so,
you do it? No.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Kasha
okay.
Quinn, Gaming Cutie started a poll for 120 seconds.
So go ahead and vote. So in order to vote, you have to type in exclamation point vote and then either 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So if you think Chun-Li is going to pick 1, 2, or 3.
So, yeah. So exclamation point vote space and then number 1, number 2, or number 3 to put in your vote. Voting is only open for
2 minutes.
less than 2 minutes now because
Right,
we've been
we're
ticking.
talking.
So about a minute and a half.
Put your votes in.
So while while the voting is taking place, we're going to talk about one of the many ways you can support the channel, and that is via Game Wisp.
Yes.
It's a third-party way you can subscribe because I'm not yet a Twitch partner. So you can subscribe to the stream via Game Wisp. I have 6 total tiers. We're going to showcase 3 right now.
I'm excited about this. The sub club, you've affectionately called it.
Yes.
And you know, we've talked about this, but I wanted to showcase and actually so they can see the actual benefits because I have a gut feeling that nobody goes
to the site,
checks it out. No.
Everybody too scared.
And not only that, I wanted to put a realistic breakdown. You know, we've done some Angel, from Sarah McLachlan music, when we've talked about, we've done a couple of different things like that. But when you subscribe, depending on the different level that best suits you, Calamity would never want any hardship on anybody. So it's whatever best suits you and what you want to do. But what's cool about this is the higher they go, you get everything from the prior tiers as well. So
right.
it's
it
just keeps stacking. So you keep getting more. But we put the 3 different levels. And I broke it down to per stream. And that was based off of you streaming 3 times a week, which generally you do typically more than 3 times. A 5-hour stream, which is your average. So these numbers are typically on what it costs for them to hang out in the stream if they subscribed. So for $3.99 a month, it is a whole entire 34 cents per stream.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
I haven't thought about it in that way, like the per stream price.
Well, if you think about it though, if you go and even go to Redbox and rent a movie, it's $1.
Right.
Right? So if you do a video game, it's $2. So, if you look at that, and that's for only 1 day rental, because if it's $1 a day. So if you keep it for multiple days, you pay the multiple price, right?
Yeah.
So this is actually per stream. So if you do $3.99 a month, it's 34 cents per stream. If they go to recruit level, it's 75 cents per stream. $75. So we're still under that dollar per stream.
Okay.
Think of all the entertainment, like we're having fun now, right? And third is the captain. The captain, which again is actually the middle point of your tiers. You have 3 more tiers that they can choose that have more benefits. But I want to focus on the captain for a second because, you know, we've talked a lot of the benefits before. You get your name in, you get shout outs. Like some of this stuff you guys have heard. You get channel hosts, you get to be a PSN friend for Calamity if you hit recruit. You know, there's some cool things like that. But the captain, they get a signed poster. Signed by you. Calamity Crew poster. They get a personalized welcome in stream, which, by the way, looks like this, just like that. So just like I did, so when you come into the stream, you can hit command.
They won't say that. You can have to customize.
They customize it. That's my personalized one, but it can be whatever they want. You know, so like Pedro, or who is it that comes in and puts their hands up?
Philly.
So when Techno Philly comes in, he could just hit greet instead of typing that long message about him walking in, and it would say it every time he comes in. Cool. So you get VIP, you get multipliers. The multipliers, by the way, which has become a crew competition.
Yeah, between Simon and Aiden.
I mean, it is real deal.
Aiden's all about trying to make it to the top of the
I'm just saying. I mean, look at that, $8.99. So yeah, absolutely.
75 cents per stream.
Yeah.
So that's just a taste. I mean, there's more tiers. After this, there's 6 total. So these are actually the first, second, and third tiers according to price. Yeah. It just goes up from there. But like we said earlier, it also stacks on. So if you go to recruit, you don't get just what's labeled there. Right. You also get what's labeled on recruit plus what's labeled underneath prospect. Like when you go up a level, you get whatever's on that level, and you get the prior level benefits as well.
Yep. So think about entertainment for the night. You know, if you were thinking about it, if you go out even to McDonald's and buy a meal, believe it or not, per stream, you could have, look at that, even at the $14.99, $1.25 per stream. That's all it is. At the $14.99, it's $1.25.
It's another dollar menu.
You get the dollar menu, exactly. And you get all those extra benefits. I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I like to have some fun with that, play some numbers. And but either way, all that money goes back to the crew. I don't think people realize that you put it right back into the stream. You put it all back in. It goes to games, materials, new things to come up for it. Equipment to get more quality, all that good stuff. So
that's just like you guys saw. I had the donation drive for the new mic. Yep. Everything it goes back into the production.
Okay, so let's see. What did Chun-Li pick?
Who does Chun-Li choose? So Chun-Li, who will be your Cupid connection? 1, 2, or 3?
Now, before she says, the audience did not vote. So, who do you think she's gonna pick?
I'm gonna guess number 2. Number
2? Now, who do you think they are? You said you had ideas. Let's see if you're right.
Well, I don't want to say before we reveal.
Okay.
I gotta let it be a surprise.
Okay. I didn't know if you remembered.
Oh, and she chose number 2.
She chose number 2.
Smart woman.
Great
choice. First, let's meet who you didn't choose. Edmund Honda, Mr. E Honda. Sumo Man. Which, for anybody who's new to the Street Fighter community, probably would not know who he was. You don't know who E Honda is? I didn't. He's one of the original 8. That's my thing. If you're new to the Street Fighter, if you come into the game as Street Fighter 5, you did not know who that was. He's one of the original 8, just like you said. Yeah. Okay. Vega. Mr. Pretty Boy himself. Pretty Boy. Vega number 3, the claw. Actually, it's funny that Vega's up there because actually Vega and Chun-Li had a very cool fight scene in the Street Fighter anime. Okay. You see it? You seen it? You seen the anime? I did research of this. Oh, did you? Ah. They showed the actual clip? These are all screenshots. The screenshots. There was a lot of them. It looked very cool. It's a good anime. I need to pick that up. So who's behind door number 2? Now let's meet your Cupid connection.
Ryu!
Hey! Yes. Now see, I guessed Ryu. Which line gave away that it was Ryu to me? Forget which one. I think it was walking my own path.
Yeah.
I think that was the one that gave it away because like he walks everywhere. Hence why he has no shoes. He just wore the soles right off of him.
Is that?
It's always walking.
Why is it? I don't think that's why. I think he actually, because I was looking through quotes, like the lines, he actually prefers to not wear shoes. Like he just does not wear shoes.
But I think he actually had shoes.
Did E Honda have shoes? I mean, he's
no, but I'm saying
too.
Originally, if you look back in the lore in the original Street Fighter,
he actually had shoes.
I think he had shoes, and he actually had red hair. Sure? It was weird. Yes, in the old Street Fighter, like the old one.
Oh, the old.
Yes,
old.
like
Okay. Like the one walking on the streets one.
I don't know if that one. Like,
oh, okay. Well, either way.
The first Street Fighter, the first fighting game Street Fighter.
I like your quote. I like how you said it. What did you say? He walked so much, he walked his soles right off.
Yeah, walk the soles, slap off them shites. Slap off. Okay.
Too funny.
Next, we have another one. Let's meet our next contestant. I'm Zach. Oh, Zach. Love Zach. We have 3 Cupid connections for you. Ask your questions. I like a strong woman who can speak her mind. What do you say to those who challenge you?
Face your fate.
Okay.
I'm ready to try you on for size.
Whoa.
Nobody beats a babe with an attitude.
Right. Like a little spiciness. What is the one thing that makes you different from everyone else?
I will follow my heart. I want more fun. I will never give up on my dream.
Ah, okay. Somebody who's got persistence. I like it. Do you think we will make a good match?
This is going to be a good match.
All right.
Not that bad. Maybe?
Maybe. Okay.
It's just the beginning.
Yay. Maybe. All great answers, Zach. Who will your heart belong to? Think about it and tell us after this message. Another segment.
Yay!
Here we're going to showcase Kalamity clothes. Yeah, so for you, a lot of you guys may or may not know, I've had a shirt shop actually for
a while.
Pretty long time, yeah. It's one of the panels on the main channel. If you go down below on the main page, there's a panel that says shirt shop. You click on that, it'll take you to Kalamity clothes. I got a lot of t-shirts. I got t-shirts for guys and girls. The one I have in the middle there, that's actually the newest creation.
Yes.
In honor of Alpha Arise, which is the new fitness YouTube channel. Made a sleeveless t-shirt there.
Muscle shirt?
Yeah, a little sleeveless muscle shirt you can wear to the gym or out and about, whatever. It's got the Alpha logo for the A and the V. Very cool. And there we have the Kalamity Cutie t-shirt.
The short sleeve one.
The short sleeve one.
I am wearing, get me in the camera. This one.
Yeah, GC is wearing the baseball tee version.
The baseball one. And it says Gaming Cutie. This Kalamity Cutie.
Kalamity Cutie across the back.
On the back, yeah.
And actually when I made the one that you're wearing, that's the older version. When I made the new female line, which I'm basically going to be pretty much doing, I switched the logo a little bit. So the new female shirts and garments, I'm going to have the K with the heart. I like it. I want to make that the female logo.
Yeah.
So the guys will have the K3, the girls will have the K with the heart.
I like it.
So that's the Kalamity Clothes. Yeah, but check out the Kalamity Clothes website, shop.spreadshirt.com/Kalamity. There's sales that are going on throughout the year.
Yep.
Actually, I think one just ended
Today. Well,
yeah.
it's for another 15 minutes our time.
Yeah, another 15 minutes our time. There's a sale currently going on. I believe it's free shipping.
Up to $30.
Up to $30 free shipping.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's different sales going on. Or you can always check the website at different points of the year. There's always different things going on, whether it's free shipping or it could be like
percentage off.
Yeah, 20% off, 15% off. There's different percentages. So there's always constantly sales going on.
And these are just literally 3. You have like 20 different designs on there. So there are a lot of different gaming references. There are, you can get your own Calamity Crew shirts. You can there's a lot of cool shirts. So it's not just these 3. Like your Stop Mashing shirt. You have, there's a ton of them.
Yeah,
that are very cool.
So I would have worn the Stop Mashing one, but it's dirty. You guys, I was actually wearing it the last Street Fighter stream, so yeah. I have not done laundry since then. But the Stop Mashing shirt is the one that I do own,
and they really hold up well. Like I bought this;
it's quality material.
Maybe even over a year ago, and there's no fading. There's no it's held up, and I've worn this. Like I've worn this quite a few times, so
and it's held up.
It has. It's
fading,
great quality.
No fraying. Yeah,
no. They're great shirts. So
yeah, check out the shirt shop. You guys looking for some gaming content, clothing. Calamity Clothes shop.spreadshirt.com/Calamity. We got you. There's the website right there. Boom. Shop.spreadshirt.com. And actually, you can put !shop in the chat. Will actually pop up. It'll pop up the clickable link for you as well.
And by the way, not only just so you guys know, it's another way to help support the channel.
Yeah.
As well.
So let's get back to Calamity's Cupid connection.
Who will he pick?
Who will Zach choose? Zach, who is your Cupid connection? 1, 2, or 3? My girl is number 3.
Woohoo!
Great number. Great choice. First, let's meet who you didn't choose. Elena. Yes. Ayane. Always a good choice. Purple hair, purple clothes. Now let's meet your Cupid connection. Who did he choose? My girl, Tina Armstrong. Oh boy. Man, I haven't played DOA in a minute. Tina's my girl though. Good choice, Zach. Oh, next one.
That's right.
Another episode of Calamity's Cupid connection. Here we have Mercy. Let's meet our next contestant. Mercy, also known as Dr. Angela Ziegler. Welcome.
Hello, Calamity.
We have 3 Cupid connections for you. Ask your questions.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah. No way. No doubt.
Valentine's Day is coming up. What would you give me?
Angela, I have some chocolates for you. Not Swiss. A piece of cake. Honor and glory.
Tell me one thing about you I should know.
Even if I sacrifice my body, I will never sacrifice my soul. I'm going to make you squeal. I love the classic rock like Hasselhoff. Wow, this is interesting, Mercy. Who are you going to choose? 1, 2, or 3? A lot of choices. Good answers there.
Well, it's not from this message. I wonder what it could be. We've talked about game lists. We've talked about shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You started a new community on Twitch.
Oh, I did.
Called Game On Game Hard. Talk about it.
Yeah, so that's a new feature that the Twitch just rolled out where you can create communities. So it's a different way to find different streamers as opposed to just looking up by game. Now you can actually have communities, which makes it a different hub to find different people. You can find it. You pretty much base it on whatever you want. You can make your own community from scratch and have whatever parameters you want on it. If you want it to be based around a certain game, or if you want your community to be based around a type of gamer. I think it's a pretty cool option. It's another way, I guess, to fine tune your search to find I guess what you're looking for. So I made one based on game hard, which is basically it's been my long time slogan for years, pretty much since I started my YouTube channel back in like 2011.
Yep.
So I made the channel or the community rather based on that. Is open to any and all members of the Kalamity crew and any other streamers in general that just that believe along the same lines of my philosophy. Made the community, like I said in the bottom left there, I just want to make a community that's focused on gaming in general, so it's not specified around a particular game. I want it to be a fun place where people can have fun, showcase their talent, have fun with their community. If anybody's looking for a fun broadcaster, you can go check out whoever's live at the time on that channel. I also put the link in the Discord. I made a channel on Discord called Community Streams. So you can go to that channel on Discord, and I posted the link to the page. Got the URL address to go to the community page. So all you have to do is go into the game list if you can't think of what the actual web address is.
You mean? The game list.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. You go to the Discord.
So make sure.
I'm sorry. Yes, correct. You can go to the Discord and go to the channel called Community Streams. I posted the link in there, so whenever you want to find someone else that may be live, that's maybe not myself or someone else, one of the other Calamity crew members, you can go to that link, click it, see who's live at the time, check it out. Like I said, it's open and free to any and everyone. It's moderated by Mr. Serial Knight himself. The only rule I had was just have fun and just be excellent to each other, which I think a lot of us already try to do anyway. Yeah, I think it was a very cool way to kind of try to get all the Calamity crew together in one spot. I know a lot of you guys out there stream as well. So check out the Game On Game Hard community on Twitch and check out the link in Discord if you're interested. Back to the show.
Back to it.
Here we go. Welcome back. Okay, we all want to know, who is your Cupid connection?
My choice is number 1.
Number 1, okay. Great choice. First, let's meet who you didn't choose. Roadhog, little piggy.
Did you know that was a Blizzard joke, by the way?
It was a joke.
Yeah, that they actually rumored on purpose Blizzard for Roadhog and Mercy of being an item.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
They did on purpose as a joke.
Oh, as a meme? They were trolling us?
They were. Blizzard was doing to create more buzz and whatever, so they did it on purpose.
Did not know that. Reinhardt.
Your knight in shining armor had to be an option.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta have Mr. Reinhardt in there with that big hammer hammer down. Number 1. Now let's meet your Cupid connection. Genji, my dude.
Your dude.
Mr. Genji in the building.
Red sword.
Yes.
Purple lights.
Purple lights? Oh yeah, what version is that? I think that's a
Valentine.
Oh, okay, I'll say that's not his original color scheme.
No.
Number 1. I think we made some great Cupid connections.
Now, by the way, let's go these things. Believe it or not, Tina is one of Zach's love interests. Believe it or not. And
well, I think Zach has a love interest with every female character.
no, but it was Tina, and there was the rumor of him and Nikki were actually an item.
Nikki.
DOA.
I don't even know who Nikki is. I played DOA.
Well, I'll show you it later. And Ryu and Chun-Li have always been, whether or not, or hinted and whatnot. There was a ton of material on those two.
Well, yeah, they're both iconic characters for the franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been there since the beginning.
And they're both single. And believe it or not, with the new release of Overwatch, there's a story supposedly coming out on that it is confirmed that Cindy and Mercy are going to become an item.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that too somewhere. About they were hinting at them being related as a couple.
Yeah.
We'll see. See you next time on Calamity's Cupid Connection.
Kind of fun, right? A little bit different than what we usually do.
Yeah, a lot different.
A lot different. A little bit different. But okay, let's face it. Okay, so you're good at, we talked Cupids and everything else, and we know you're single. But are you?
Oh Lord. Okay.
Let's see. Let's go to the next thing.
All right, hold on. Can I go AFK for a second?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
AFK.
I'm gonna hold on, guys. Let me there. I'll put you on.
Wait. Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay. The tea must be hitting him hard.
It is, yes.
The tea is hitting him hard. So, you guys can now say whatever you want and he won't know. That's the power of him walking away, right? I'm just kidding. You guys have been very quiet tonight. Did we lose you? All getting ready for tomorrow? Your real Valentine? Didn't want to come hang out with GC and Calamity? Huh? You guys aren't being very talkative. I'm excited. I thought that was a little bit fun. Kind of cool. Amazing. We all just want to have a connection with somebody, right? So does anybody have Valentine's Day plans? Anything they're excited about? No, it's kind of a weird holiday, I think. Very weird. We should have timed him. Funny. Timing him. Be much more funny.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's hard to talk to nobody.
What?
They're so quiet. I think it's all crickets out there.
No, we're good. Okay, hold on. Before we go back to it, I want to change something else as well. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Because Twitch has been it's been pretty laggy lately for me. I don't know if it's the site or if it's just when I'm streaming. Usually what I have to do, I have to close it out. Whenever I go live, I try to get into my dashboard, it just starts lagging like crazy. Uno momento, guys. And my keyboard doesn't want to work all the time either.
I'm excited. See, you're just stalling because you know what's coming next.
I know. I do know what's coming next.
I'm just saying. We're getting into the, the fun stuff. What I consider fun.
What you consider fun.
Well, yeah. I think that was appropriate and how I said that, right?
What, that you consider fun?
Yeah. What I consider. My hair is just to cooperate.
Okay.
So with Valentine's, we've got the Cupids. Without Valentine, we had the heart candy, right?
Okay.
We have Cupids, heart candy. Now we need Valentine's. Did you write out Valentine's this year? Give them to your coworkers. Do the Valentine's
like
cards.
Cards? No.
Yeah. Did you like them as a kid? Did you make a Valentine's box in school?
I think you had to, didn't you?
And then you had.
I don't know if you had a choice, but yeah, I remember doing that when I was.
What was yours like? Do you remember? Was it red? Did you get all technical with it, or did you just do the bare minimum?
I don't remember. I don't know if mine was red or pink.
Ooh, did you go pink?
I don't know. I mean, you have to use whatever construction paper they had, I guess. I really don't remember. It's been some years.
So, if not, it's not too late.
Oh, okay.
It's never too late. Here's some ideas for people. They can even make some of these at home. These are Valentines I found, of course, gaming related. So these are Valentines I thought were kind of, some of them are corny, some of them are clever, some of them are cute, some are just funny. So there's a variety in here for everybody. Okay? So let's see what some of these are. That's the cheat code, right?
Yeah, but that's a cheat code for, I think it's like 30 lives.
Right. You start my heart. I don't know. I thought it was clever, though. The cheat code.
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
Start my heart.
See, I always thought it was BA select start. Maybe that was for Super Nintendo. Maybe. That was for two. I think somebody said that was for 2-player. It was 2-player BA select start. Just BA start if you're running solo. I think that's for Contra. Actually, it's just pretty much became the Konami code now. But yeah, I remember that code back in the day. 30 lives. Probably the only way you can beat the game. You know all the right moves.
Pushing buttons.
That's kind of cool.
I love you to bits.
That's clever.
I thought it was clever.
8 bits.
8 bits. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Do you know what that's from? Zelda? Probably not. Yeah, I was gonna say Zelda. You didn't play it though.
I'm just guessing.
It's Princess Zelda, but you're correct.
I think that's where
it's
an
actual phrase
that was like
from
his
Zelda.
hell.
It was. That's exactly it. Yep.
Saving the last one for the right one.
Yep. 1 heart left to give.
Oh.
Yep.
Duck Hunt, huh?
The hunt is over. You're just what I always wanted.
Oh, look at that score, though.
Yeah.
Is that a card that opens up?
Yeah, it was a card that opened.
Interesting.
The little heart flags. I dig you. Gotta have a little Minecraft.
Boy,
I dig
Do
you.
we really?
that escalated quickly.
We really though?
I mean, that really.
We did.
I've never played Minecraft.
We did.
I don't know if I ever will. Blue Bull, thanks for those.
But we did.
Yeah. So you complete me. So I'm guessing
Tetris.
this is Tetris, yeah. Like
you complete
Tetris
me, and
like
see, it's the
chocolate
last piece. It's the last piece that completes the heart. It's the magical piece.
Like a little piece of chocolate. It's like a chocolate.
It does kind of look like a chocolate. Box of chocolates.
Chocolate heart, yeah. Box of chocolate.
What's the?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Life's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, there you go.
Never know what you're gonna get. What else? I need some hearts. Can I have yours?
Mm-hmm. Need some hearts. Can I have yours?
Oh.
Lover. I will be your knight in shining armor.
Now, is that a real one? Or that's someone? I mean, I guess it could be right if you print it out.
I think they're real because there was a bunch of Overwatch ones that I found that were very well done. Mm. So either somebody was very well at it, but or they're actually real ones out there.
There's some nice meme makers out there.
There are.
Yeah,
there was a ton of them. There was like literally like 10 I could have done out of Overwatch. Yeah, but I didn't want to.
Happy Valentine's Day from a secret admirer who really exists and isn't just you sending this card to yourself.
That was clever. Do you know people do that? They actually send heart stuff and flowers and cards to themselves.
Now I can imagine people probably do that at work.
Yeah, so that they don't make it seem like
lonely.
they don't. Yeah, not only that, or they don't.
For me,
they have a secret admirer.
I shouldn't have.
Or I guess it's approach. I am not a girl who plays games, but apparently it can make other guys jealous if they see that you're receiving things. So if there's a guy that you're trying to bring around, you try to make them jealous. So you send yourself stuff that make it on the card. Oh, last night was amazing. Love, Zach. Oh, he said love. And conveniently open it close to the guy.
by myself.
I know. So yeah,
Oh,
I thought that was funny because it apparently really happens. I've never done that though. I've never spent. Think about that. You're spending money on your I just no.
Treat yourself.
No.
Had so
I am
much
worthy
fun.
enough to have people send me stuff.
So fun watching Matlock by myself last night.
Yeah,
So much fun. You fill up my heart meter. A lot of zinc or link. A lot of links in here. And that it is his health bar. It's kind of iconic. So it's to be anticipated. If life is a game, then love is a level. Let's beat it together.
I like that one. I did. I liked that one. I thought that was cute and romantic and clever. I like that one.
The game.
Love is a level, so let's beat it together. Conquer love. Play the level together.
But do you want to beat love? Like you don't want to beat it and get rid of it. Like just to stay around.
Well, let's conquer it. Conquer is the same way. Conquering love, mastering it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, like in different levels of people getting just dating versus engaged and then married, they're conquering different levels in that aspect.
Yeah. I mean, you go to the next step.
Right. It could be a level.
Yeah. But does it ever end?
I don't know. The end is the death do us part.
Yes.
Is let's part our ways.
End is death.
That's right.
I Pikachu's you.
I Pikachu you. I love it.
Pikachu's.
I know.
You.
I think it's cute.
Just in time for Pokemon Go.
I know. I think it's
Pikachu's you.
I Pikachu's you.
Ah.
I think it's cute.
Awesome. Roadhog. Wanna hook up. Nice. Like it. You make me go bananas.
It's Winston.
But he doesn't actually eat bananas, right? He had the peanut butter.
Escalated quickly.
It's true.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
That's like his thing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe these weren't. They were all very cleverly done. Like they had one for Widowmaker. Said
Got you in my sights?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'm not taking my sights off of you or something.
I totally guess. Yeah, I can be a card maker.
You really could.
Hallmark, call me up.
You know what?
Ghost Rider.
You can do Calamity cards.
There we go.
Awesome.
Calamity cards. Coming to a store near you. Pick yours up now. You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
Heartuken.
Heartuken. I like how it had the...
That's pretty cool. Forward heart.
That's the combo.
Yeah, that's the button combination.
Right?
That's pretty cool. For all you fighting game fans.
I thought this was funny.
Give me a 1-up.
Notice Mario is covering himself.
Oh yeah, he's straight pitching a tent. Mario's straight pitching a tent right now. I saw that. I thought that one was funny though.
It is funny. Give me a 1-up. A nice short life. Give me a 1-up.
Too many shrooms, bro.
I think it's hilarious.
Too many shrooms.
I think it's funny.
I like playing with you. Happy Valentine's Day.
I like playing with you. Again, that could be that could go either way.
Oh, I know.
It could, you know. Just grinding.
Yep. Grinding and playing together. Oh.
There's one more.
FCC. Here we are.
I thought this was too funny.
And Princess Peach.
With
and Sonic.
And she says, well, you're certainly faster than Mario.
Now, see, this is getting to the point now where these aren't cards. Like, you don't... Who do you give that to?
You know what? There are... Listen.
These are just memes
No,
now.
listen. Here's the deal. I have one thing I've learned in the gaming community is that we are all weird birds, okay? And if you get the humor of it, it's funny. And especially some couples are all smushy-dushy anything. It's hilarious. They'd rather have a funny card.
Well, yeah. But see, I guess that could be a card. I don't know.
It could be a card. I think it's hilarious.
What does the front of that card say? Like, obviously, that's the open part. What does the front of this card say?
I don't know.
I mean, I like how Mario is just off to the side, like he's a voyeur. It's almost like he's watching, or he's like ashamed that he's watching. Don't look at me.
This guy's one up.
Yeah.
Almost as maybe that gun. We are going way. I just had to stop myself right there.
I mean, that's perfectly how it's lined up. Like, hey, Mario's a voyeur, and like Princess Peach is.
Yeah. So, the real question: who's your Valentine?
I don't have a Valentine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I don't know about that. In fact.
Oh, okay.
In fact, this is I'd have to do a lot of research for these shows, okay?
I know.
And so I get to see a lot of different things, and like that intro that you saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give a little background behind the scenes. I literally went through our past shows and on the keyboard hit forward and found screenshots that would work, okay? And that's how we did the intro. And it was animated or different things. But I was going through each of our streams, which you can imagine how long that took since our streams are about 5 hours long.
Right.
But I noticed something that was just a little intriguing about you.
Oh boy, what's that?
That I'm not sure that you don't have a Valentine. In fact, sure. You clearly say you're single, but I think somebody or someone's might have captured your heart.
What?
Yeah. So, just for everybody, we all know Calamity likes facts. If you haven't been in streams to know that Calamity doesn't like facts, so I could not put something like this out there and not have facts.
Okay, so you're saying you have evidence?
I have evidence.
That I have a Valentine?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
You've got somebody that you're smitten with, or someone's. It could be more than one. It could be multiple.
Okay.
That have captured your heart. So let's get to my evidence. See, there's clues.
Okay.
I found.
Am I on trial
clues.
here? What is
No,
this?
no. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. I mean, everybody really. Let's face it. Okay, before we get into the clues. You're charming, you're good looking, you're smart, you know how to game, you can freestyle, you're very quick wits, you are diplomat. How can you still, look at you, you're buff, you go out, you work out, you're healthy, except for when I'm not here apparently. So how can you still be single? I think it's all a facade. I think you are just telling the world, oh, look who just came in the building.
Techno Philly. Put your hands in the air. Drop the bass. Let me hear you scream.
Techno, you're just in time. Basically, I have proclaimed, I don't know when you came in, that even though Calamity says he's single, that there is somebody else who's captured his heart. And we're calling this segment Bromances and Bays.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my evidence. I've actually got evidence. Look, I've got these snapshots. You like to send signals. You know how Morse codes or like on the talk shows or famous people where they'll be like, I always do this and it tells my family I love them, or do this, or they do the little codes. You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of that, yeah.
Now, we've got one. Now, it'd be one thing if this was just one time. And notice, it's always when I'm looking away from the camera that you send your signal to whoever this may be.
Okay.
But you would say, hey, it's just one picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another one. Look at, and it is full of charm.
What? Me smiling at the camera?
It's just okay. It's okay. And what about this one? You're starting to. It's almost a kiss there. It's almost. Well, see, it's not an official kiss, but it's almost.
These are still shots, so you can catch me in mid-sentence or anything and make it look like something else.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, go ahead. Next one.
Okay, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to showcase?
I don't know what your secret code is. You're sending signals. Who knows? It's your charm. And that's the best part. It could be something silly that they could know. I don't know. This one, I'm gone. Look at those eyes. Those eyes are sending a signal like Tone Mar. That is as close as your close up when you go in there with that sultry voice. When you talk to that camera, you say, "Hey, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking."
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And of course, the official, the one that where you're making complete, like you're going right through the camera. Okay. Fair enough. Go to the next one.
Should I not talk to my crew?
No.
Should I not make eye
Well,
contact?
when it's not obvious, you can do the things. We use the props. You're getting clever. Because you need to keep it up so people can't track this.
Okay, so me tipping my hat.
Or up with the hat. Could be. Or just the official. That's okay. That could be just one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about actual hand signals?
So is that like I got a headache? Or what is that?
I don't know. You could be saying, again, I don't
Pat
know
your
your
head
code.
and
I
rub
haven't
your belly.
decoded the code yet, okay? I haven't. This is
Pat
all
your head
just
and rub your belly
clues.
at the
It's
same
just,
time.
it could be. The eye, you're pointing number
Obviously,
one.
I got an eye booger or something. Or
Number one, sending through. I don't.
I'm blind. Number one blind guy? What is...
Look at this one. You perfectly timed it where your much love is above you.
I
Look
did
at
not
that.
time that.
Perfectly timed.
I can't make that happen. That's the chat. I don't...
Perfect.
You are-
Maybe it's that person sending back. Much love to you.
And it just happened to be over the top of my head.
Did we? We captured it. Oh, this is my favorite. See, this official beard has come a new telltale. I'm calling it a new telltale. You haven't had this long beard for a very long time. In fact, this is the longest you've kept it. Usually you don't keep it this long. So you've
So
kept
I kept
so
it
look
this
at,
long strictly just to give cues to someone out there in virtual world.
It could be. It could be a long-term
That's right.
relationship, and it could be the thing that is just
I'm
how
gonna
you
start
know.
growing my beard now in like October, November.
My girlfriend found me on AOL in December, and we meet. Nice. Okay.
So I grew my beard out.
But no, it's just not one.
Just so
no,
I can have
look
a way
at.
to communicate.
I got more than just one. Look, see the side. Yep, keep going. Oh, this is the two-hand one. The two-hand. We got the two hands going now.
Scratch. Can't
And,
scratch
no,
my face
then you
now.
got the first one. Yeah. And then my favorite. Two-hand under, almost as if you're creating a heart. It's like your thumbs are here. All you have to do is put them down and it's a heart. You're like right underneath heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
So
but
obviously,
it's
I cannot touch my face. Basically, I cannot move my hat. I cannot do any. I need to be mannequin challenging my streams now.
Okay.
Where I just sit still. And
No.
don't do anything.
But okay, I'll be fair. It's not like you were blowing kisses or anything, right?
Right.
What is that? And?
That's so you caught me in the middle of
What
doing
about
something.
that one? I mean, what could you be possibly saying?
If I'm saying something with a W, you go weekend, weather. What are you talking about? Like, what the...
Okay. So if this wasn't, now to be fair, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I was just being a true woman, and we have their instincts about these things.
Uh-huh.
So as most women do, I dug a little bit more.
Of course. What else would you do?
Well, I found a little bit more clues.
Oh, even more clues. All
Yeah.
right, just stacking them up.
I found out that you actually, when you want to find out what's really going on with a guy, you look at where he spends his time, because that's where his heart is, right?
So.
These are the stats from last year.
Okay.
You played 1,192 hours on your PlayStation last year.
Wow.
That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. I wonder if that's online or if that counts online and offline.
I don't know. But either way, that's a lot of time.
Okay.
So I dug into these datas even more.
My secret admirer is the PS4. I'm giving signals to my PlayStation.
Well,
console.
it was another thing for me to dig more. So your favorite games happen to be counting down Call of Duty number 3 with 125 hours.
Mhm.
Number 2, Street Fighter 5, 269 hours. And the new game that came out was not sure. People have not been able to join on your bandwagon and become a team on Overwatch. 402 hours played.
It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
Kind of go pro.
So, my next question I asked myself, how long do you think this has been going on? How long do you think this really has been going on? So, I found my answer.
So how long have been?
9 years. You have been doing this for 9 years. This love affair has been going on for 9 years.
Okay. Yes. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of, crew members have. So I don't get what you're trying to get at. So I have a love affair.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not even an affair because an affair would mean that I'll be in a relationship. So it's just like.
Okay, well, let's face it. What's a love relationship? What is it? Something that takes your time? Something that can change your moods, either good or bad?
So I'm in a relationship with my console.
I'm just saying, something that calls you back. You make dates with it.
So we're about to make
we're
about to make the 10-year anniversary. What's the gift for 10 years? Is that diamond, paper?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
The first year is wood, and then cotton or something. The traditional gifts.
So I did a little digging to see if this was even, and you know what? That's where I found my gold. I found your bromances. I found your bays. I found exactly. So we are going to go back. The crew does not know this, but we are going to go back to your relationship history. I'm going to show and reveal your bromances and bays that have happened over the last 9 years.
Christmas is already over. This is like the girlfriends of Christmas past or
yes,
something?
Yeah, similar, but we're doing Valentine's Day style, right? I mean, you're supposedly single, right? So let's find where your heart is.
I am single.
Okay. Street Fighter, where it all began. This is where it began. Not a lot of people know. Some people do. But this is where it all began. Ken has stolen your heart, and right from the beginning. From the beginning. And here's the best part. He leaves you for a while, and he comes back. He leaves, he comes back.
I left him.
It's a come and go, come and go, come and go. Even up to recently this year, you guys rekindled your love this year.
I left him. I left Ken in Street Fighter 4, and then I came back. I was out gallivanting, and then I came back.
But he is your first love that started this whole thing.
Well, I mean, he and I, we just have a connection because we're so much alike. We're both good looking. We both have great physiques. I don't have his bank account, unfortunately. But we both have confidence. Girl. Yeah. We just both have that air of confidence about us. Yeah. We just relate on that level.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Well, when you did leave Ken the first time, then you found you decided, you know what? Let's go play with some girls. So you chose Skullgirls, and these were your girls. They were your bays. These were girls you played quite often. Long hours.
Sarah, Bella, and Valentine. Yep. I like both of those chicks. It was a fun game. I go back and play it more. Yeah. Those were my two. Didn't have as long of a relationship with them as I did with Ken, obviously. The old ball and chain. So this is my fling.
Right. She was, they were, I mean, you had two. Yeah. I mean,
Keep
it was
me busy.
You're living your days up. Absolutely.
Soul. Okay.
When you weren't ready to go back to Ken yet. But you needed a bad boy who loved rock and roll, which Ken could not give you. Ken could not feed that music connection. And yet, you found your next bromance in Soul.
Yes. Well, me and Soul have a good connection as well. We're both left-handed, which is a very elite group. There's only like 10% of the world's population is left-handed. He's left-handed. We have similar tastes in music. He likes Queen, Freddie Mercury. Love Queen. He's rocking the red. It's become one of my colors. Yeah, red and black. So yeah, Soul's one of the few main characters that I play in fighting games. I was kind of surprised, but been a fan of Guilty Gear for a long time.
But even when the music stopped playing, you decided to move forward.
The music ends.
And you found your new love.
Nina Armstrong.
You knew her even when she was a brunette.
I did. I remember when she was a brunette. Now they want to turn to a blonde.
She is your girl.
But now she's with Zach. Right? So Cupid Connection.
Cupid Connection. She was waiting too long for you. See,
I know. I kept dragging my feet.
You have not played with her in a long time. She was not feeling the love. I
was dragging my feet.
You have been dragging the feet. She had to keep moving on. I'm sure that there's something still there eventually. Maybe, who knows? You might be able to pick her up again once in a while.
Oh, so I could be.
Who knows? It could be another story like Ken. Because let's face it. She's another one that keeps coming back into your life. You play her multiple times. It's not just one time, one game.
So I'll be the heartbreak pickup or
the heartbreaker.
No, like what? Like the backup plan. Is that what
the backup plan?
Is that what I'll be?
Yeah, the rebound.
The rebound when her and Zach break up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then.
Oh. This should be interesting.
Nobody was fighting enough. You just wanted something different.
Oh.
And you found love with somebody you did not expect. You did not expect Gaming Cutie to be what she became. Your number one fighter. In fact, you went in with the love of yourself to know that they were the best fighter, to represent. But it was Gaming Cutie who stole your heart.
Yes.
In more ways than one. Full of laughter, joy, victories. She's resilient. She doesn't let you down. She's got your most wins. She's the least risk. I mean, that is your girl.
Well, she's got to be a good fighter. When you're growing up with that type of face, you're going to have to obviously defend yourself. So you're going to have to definitely be well versed in the martial and self-defense arts.
The beauty of this love story is you saw past that face. You saw past it and saw her true potential.
That's right. Beauty's only skin deep, but ugly is to the bone. But yeah, she's become surprisingly one of my best fighters. That is true.
It is.
Yes. Sloth's little sister from the Goonies.
Right. Yeah, you guys. And of course.
Overwatch. We have Overwatch ones too.
Oh, well, that is your newest. 400 hours. We just already showed that evidence. I mean, 400 hours.
Yeah. So how could it not be on the list?
Reinhardt was your first unexpected love. Then you went to Genji, who was your top guy. And the guy who pissed you off the next, you decided to learn how to play and became one of your team members. And when you needed to branch out for some support, you found Zarya, your girl. Can't have all bromances. This one is the epitome of all your relationships because it has both the bromance and the bays all in one.
Oh, okay.
You equally play with all of them. Just depending on what date comes up for. No.
Yeah. Everybody got to have their Calamity
give them
time.
Attention. That's right. Got to play them equally.
Whatever the situation calls for.
That's right. Whatever is what you decide to play with.
Oh, well, sounds like you've got a lot of clues here.
But who will it be next? A lot of
evidence.
Who will it be next? That's the real question. I mean, look at that. Look at that charm. And look at, you see, you did that. Look, you do that perfectly well with your thumbs, too. They go down like that. Mine can't do that like that. Like yours.
How can yours not? You're the one with the multiple.
I know. That's why you're
joints.
Too long. Like, do it like you do.
Who will the next be? I don't know. The year is still early. So as far as who the next will be, but apparently you will find a way to make it into something.
But that's okay. Here's the deal. This was kind of fun. You gotta admit, it's a little fun.
Yeah, it was very
and
interesting.
Here's the thing. You do have, and the truth of the matter is, when your real Valentine comes, the truth of the matter is they need to have a passion for this because this is a love of yours. No matter what you see the streaming, the gaming, this industry, this is very much of who you are.
It is a part of me, yes.
So, That's okay. They can all be the precursors or the pre-relationships to the real Valentine. But don't fret. I wasn't going to just put you out like this and not help you.
Oh, you're going to help me?
Yeah. I have the perfect pickup lines for you. These are gamer ones, so that everybody can know, just in case.
Gamer pickup lines.
Yes, so these are gamer pickup. If you use these, you will know if she's a gamer or not. Now, again, some of these are corny, some of them are cheesy. Like the first one.
Be my final fantasy.
Kind of clever, right? Fantasy. Final. Have it over and over again. Never have to have it again.
It's the last one I'll ever need.
That's right.
You're so
Will you
awesome.
be my final fantasy? I love this one.
If I were an NES cartridge, would you blow me? Now that one is clever. I like that.
Okay.
Well, if it would work, probably not, but it is clever.
Here's the thing is, I wonder how many of our crew members even know
what an NES cartridge is?
Yes, and why you would blow it in the first place. I mean, obviously they can pick up the blow me of playing on words, but why that's actually funny. Do you think we have to tell them, or we'll let them research it? I mean, that's an old school.
I think she'll let them research it.
Okay, we'll let you research it.
If you have to tell her, then
that's true.
It's not worth it.
I agree. Okay. So what's the next one?
Gotta be in the loop. Don't worry, babe. I'm a gamer, so you can trust me to be good with my fingers. Immature, folks. Here we go. I did not make this stream.
Hey, but look, I made it a red drink.
I did. Was that on purpose?
Yes.
Because what, my logo is black and red?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No roofies in there.
No.
Okay. Sit on my lap and watch me level up. See, I don't think you're trying to help me. You're trying to help me get slapped.
Slapped? Are you kidding? I mean, come on, it's clever.
Get drinks thrown in my... Yeah, okay. I don't think any woman or any respectable woman would fall for that.
I agree, because none of these would work on me. I'm just saying, none of them would work.
Uh-huh. Are you related to Glass Joe because you're an easy knockout? Okay. Reference, if you guys know what that's reference to, put it in the chat. Classic game. Actually, a very fun game. Okay, but the chick, like, if I try that on someone, she's gonna look at me like
that one's not that bad. That one's you're calling her a knockout. She's gonna hear the knockout.
She'll get that part, but she's not gonna get the first line.
But if she did, that would be a real win in your book, would it not?
Yeah.
I mean, she would get that much hotter just in that moment. Tell me that's not true.
I mean, maybe, yeah. If she knows what that's a reference to, that's pretty rare, but...
Right! You are a unicorn, you gotta find a unicorn. Both are very rare.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I know. Are you a magic mushroom because you are making me grow? Again with the Mario pitching the tent.
I know,
give me a one-up.
That's funny.
Mushroom. To this she'll be like, oh, you talking about shrooms? You're a druggie?
Shrooms? You're a druggie?
Exactly.
Then you know they're not. This one's cute.
Mario is red, Sonic is blue. Press start to join and be my player too. Oh, yeah.
A little corny.
It's at least that one rhymes, and
it's the roses are red, violets are blue.
Right, so there's a little bit of thought that went into that.
Yeah.
Oh, a good woman probably likes a poem.
Yeah, right.
It's romantic.
And again, if she's a gamer, she'll get it.
Yeah, that one's cool. But that one won't be a pickup line. I don't know. That one would be a Valentine's like card.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know if you try that as a pickup line.
Okay.
Are you a video game? Because I think you're my destiny. Because of the game Destiny?
Yes. That was clever. Again, she's not going to get the reference if she's not in gaming.
That's true. I mean, I don't even play Destiny myself.
But you would have gotten that reference because of the game you just did.
Well, there's Destinies in a lot of games, because a lot of games have arching stories. So you could always say character that you're controlling is following his or her destiny. Game Destiny, but it could go either way.
Yeah.
I think something is wrong with my auto aim. I can't take my eyes off of you.
What's the last one?
Do you like Nintendo? Cause we would look good together. I
thought that was just cute. I thought that was.
Yes, that one is cute. For the Wii folks out there, the Wii's and the Wii U people out there in the world. Do you like Nintendo? Wii. Together.
Okay.
Now that maybe this will work on some of the conventions. If you guys are going to gaming conventions anytime soon, we posted about E3 and DreamHack. Make sure you try these out when you go to conventions. You're trying to find a single chick at these gaming conventions.
Yeah. Now that you got the pickup line and you got the girl, you can take her to the movie.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and this is a movie I think everybody should see.
Okay, so I know what this one is.
Yes.
For new guys that may or may not know what this one is, we're about to watch Katsu Watch, which is animated parody version of Overwatch. What do you call them? Victory pose? No, not victory poses. The highlights.
The highlight poses.
The highlight poses. So these are all based off of the certain characters.
Offense characters.
The offense characters, and they're cat versions. This was made by. What's it?
Dylan Goo.
Dylan Goo.
Yep,
yes.
and I will say it.
Mr. Dylan Goo, who
actually
actually gave us permission to view this.
Yeah.
So thank you. Shout out to Mr. Dylan Goo. Thank you for giving us permission to air the video, and congratulations on the awesome work that you did. I mean,
he actually with these characters and stuff actually won awards for this. So it's not just, it's very cool.
Really?
Yeah.
This is fairly new too, though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? And he's already gotten awards for it?
Yeah, he's got the award-winning one, too. This one isn't that video, but you get to see his work.
Very cool.
So he does it side by side. So you can see how well he did it.
Actually, I have that one pose. Alright.
Furra. Clever with the names, too. Meow.
Meow Cree. Chaser.
The toilet.
Bruh.
I like this name.
Whisker 76. Kitten.
Awesome.
Oh.
God, he did so well at this.
He did. I mean, he knocked out the park. That one, I like how he shoots the no, it's poop.
Oh, is it poop?
You can see that the bird is ass front.
Oh, no.
It's bird poop. The thing about that, he did it like the timing and everything is perfect.
That's what I mean. Like, he really translated it very well.
Yeah, if they show another Meow Creek, you have to look at it. He's got the crow, but it's ass up to the
Oh my gosh.
poop. How he shoots bird
That
poop.
is funny. Pause. His timing is just
That's it. Yeah, the
crazy.
Timing is purple. Perfect. It's purple. Sombra's purple.
Yay!
Timing is perfect. Yes. So I'm supposed to be taking the chick to the theater to see this. Well, she's gonna like it anyway, because who doesn't like cats? Even though I'm allergic.
She's a gamer.
I'm allergic to cats.
You know.
In full disclosure.
I
So
know.
for all you crazy cat ladies, I'm sorry I can't do it. Unless I'm be taking like medicine pills.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, like
That's
kinda
just crazy.
medicine. What's the medicine name?
But like
Not
Claritin.
Zantac. Claritin. I'm gonna take like Claritin for the rest of my life. So next, so now we got the new releases.
We do.
So February. Oh, so some of these have already happened. So we got new releases, things that have just released, and things that are going to be releasing.
Yes.
Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World 3DS. I had not even heard of that one.
Yep, came out on the 3rd.
Touhou Genso Wanderer PS4 and Vita. That came out February 7th. Neo, which I've seen a little bit of streaming of. Neo for PS4, which is kind of, it looks almost like a Dark Souls / Onimusha type game. For Honor, which I finally got to play for the first time. The beta, if you guys came to the stream, the rare, very rare Sunday stream. I streamed a little bit before I went to work. Played the beta the last day that it was live. Pretty fun game.
You can get it tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So the last day of the beta was the 3rd to 12th. It was Sunday. Yeah. So I played it. It was cool. I don't know if I paid full price for it. Just in all honesty, I don't know. It was something different to play. I like it, but I think wait till it comes down in price. I think before I were to get it. I don't know.
And
but
also
it was cool.
today comes out Sniper Elite 4.
In the Sniper Elite. Elites. Berserk and the Band of the Hawk 4.
Comes out on the 21st.
Halo Wars 2 for you Xbox and PC folks.
That's not for us.
Halo Wars. February 24th. Lego Worlds.
I gotta admit, kind of excited about that one.
Is the Lego Batman out? The movie? Yeah. It's out?
No.
I don't even know
it's
when.
Almost.
February 28th. Horizon Zero Dawn for the PS4. I think a lot of people are excited for that one. I think actually, not me, but I think there's a lot of hype around that game. I think it's supposed to be pretty good. So those are the.
And if you saw throughout the stream tonight, the next one is on the 13th. March 13th will be the next Kicking It with Calamity.
Next episode, next stream.
Yes, next episode. So 5. Yep.
Did it.
We did.
Come to that point in time. That was the show.
That was the show. It was exciting.
Put it again. Huh? Hey, Mass Truth. Gaming Cutie. Be mine, you beautiful lady.
Hello.
What's up, Mass Truth? What is going on? Welcome to the stream. So we're here. We finally have credits now.
I know. I'm pretty excited about these too.
Interesting.
Yes, we have credits going above our heads.
We're getting professional, folks.
We are getting professional.
Thank you for watching Kicking It with Calamity.
Hey, babes.
What is going on, Miss Truth?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We just wrapped up our 4th episode of Kicking It with Calamity. Isn't that? The following phrases were not planned, prompted, or scripted. Let's go. Not like this. Night, night, keep it all tight. Pause. Special thanks to Simon for the phrase, "Oh my days." Spoon.